Well, the roof is closed, but as you can probably tell, the mouths of these Cowboy fans could not be more wide open. It is a frenzied AT&T Stadium in Arlington. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the L.A. Chargers taking on the Dallas Cowboys. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. In motion, the tight end.
Here we go.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
13, move. Straight. Go. 30 left. Take right up. 11. Hey, kill.
Now Lawrence. And he'll get this one underneath to Kamara. That's one for gain 6. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Base of 24. Hey, Soko, so hot. No, straight. You. Sink right. 13 loop. 11.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. And this pass broken up. And the contact well in time there. And now 4th down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down.
Hey, Ginger. Go. Hey, I'm gun. Go, let's go. 30, 11, again.
And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in. But you talk about the defense for these Chargers. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
He's going deep for Brown. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. An audible here to get a new look.
A 52-yard attempt.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And they'll accept that penalty. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. 1st and 10 right at the 20.
Tony, hey, uno. Why Tony?
Stroud will look to throw once more. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The Cowboys in trouble to start play. 6-8 on the year. They've lost 3 straight here, and it kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Here we go.
Play action. Here's Stroud. Now the ball comes loose. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Here we go now on 1st and goal.
And the Cowboys first down.
Up to the right.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Mitchell trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Play action. Stroud now. Toward the end zone.
What is he doing? What route is that he's coming down like that?
It's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's
God!
in the groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
This Charger defense continuing to hold the line. Now it's a 3rd and goal situation.
Down. Hey, uno more. Hey, south. 11. Look to hot.
As Stroud now to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Hollywood Marquise Brown, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
Makes the score Cowboys 7, Chargers nothing.
So after the touchdown,
Dan,
Aubrey now to kick.
go write your words on the thing, on the board.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Charger drive about to get going as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Now Lawrence. He's got the hook up to Lazard. The gain of 5. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
Dino.
Hey, I'm gun. 13, Lou. Go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. He's got it first and maybe more.
Clean up. Then do your homework.
For a Charger touchdown.
As I said so.
Alan Lazard, 59 yards. And the Chargers are an extra point away from evening this one up. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this return is going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Like what?
Why Tony? Not to the right.
Now Stroud. Eluding the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
Here's Stroud. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Javon Hargrave. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Pretty woeful there, just 23 yards on the punt. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Stop, 11. All right, here we go. Done. Sink right. No street. 30 left.
Lawrence. Has it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Jackson Smith and Jigba. 35 yards. And the Chargers have taken the lead.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Bunker on to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing in their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in known territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt it in, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
First down, here's Mitchell. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. 5 yards on a very good pickup on first down. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
At the Chargers' 47-yard line.
19 seconds.
Stroud. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to...
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Chargers are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much, and it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
From the shotgun, Lawrence forced out to his left. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Cowboys are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. So first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
Help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just a struggle to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
What up, babe? Sure. What you need help with? Okay. Go work on your words until I'm done with this.
2 for 5 to this point. This is third
Take
and
yourself
10.
with you.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. To the right side and caught by Dell. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 13 yards on his first catch. Shoots a first down as well.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Again, it's Stroud. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. 39 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Aubrey good with a PAT. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone where they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
So
the Charger drive about to get going.
Easiest.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building.
Crazy that these niggas be getting pushed off the ball like that, dog.
And take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Second down, and it's Kamara again. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Chargers first down.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he stops immediately there. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at their 49-yard line.
Out quickly here to Smith and Jigba. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touchdown. So another on-target throw, and that last one, Charles, is going to put him up over 5,000 yards passing out for the season, and that is not an insignificant number.
Indeed it is not, because this is not a big list, and most of the guys on it, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Dan Marino, they either are or will be Hall of Famers.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on fourth.
Rip, 23. No streak. Hey, change attack. Take right open.
Here's Lawrence. And that's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. So after the big play on fourth, here's first and 10. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackled there by Jordan Battle.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
That's
and
crazy.
Near the 5. They'll be stopped at the 6.
At the 6-yard line. First and goal, Chargers.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the Cowboys' 6-yard line.
Again, it's Kamara. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now from back at the 9 after that last play. This is 3rd and goal.
Gun. 30 left.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Alvin Kamara, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers are going to take the lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Here's 2nd and 10. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And it pushes one forward to about the 32. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Here is 3rd down and 4.
Here we go.
They run over center with Mitchell. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here's Jake Bailey now. A minute 55 left to go in the first half of play. The Charger drive about to get going. And if they're going to take it in for another touchdown like they did on their last drive, they're going to have to do it the hard way, starting at the 1.
And boy, is that a difficult position. Obviously, where they are on the field, they have to be careful with the football. But at the same time, they can't be so careful that they can't run their offense as well. Everyone's got to lock in this situation. No mistakes.
Go. Hey, kill.
Lawrence from his end zone. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Sink right open, open. 13, Lou.
To throw from his end zone, Lawrence. On the check down.
You can't stop this slowness up the backfield.
Down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Gun. There we go.
Now Lawrence to throw. That's complete right side to Lazard. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Second and 5 at the 24-yard line.
11,
Again, it's Lawrence. And Lazard's got it again. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Hey, Lion. 11, 30 left. Sink right. Go.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll get this to Lazard. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
13, Lou.
Now Lawrence. Throw left side complete. That's Jennings. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
A gain of 5 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Red on red. 13. Tomato.
Lawrence will throw. That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Sink right. Go. 11. Hey, kill.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. That's complete to Lazard. Escapes the defender. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 45 yards. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. And just one man in the backfield here. That's Kamara, 2nd and goal.
Hey, I'm gun. Big 13 heavy. Hurt. Sink right open.
Now Lawrence to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
11. Sink right open. Sink right. There we go. So how? No, street. Go. 13, Lou. Here we go.
On 3rd and goal, Lawrence. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA.
Touchdown.
George Kittle in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chargers drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now up to 14. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an bumped home.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Here we go.
And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. That's complete to Dillon. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Final play of the half, Stroud. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. They juked him. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make in the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks.
A big play here for Dallas. 52 yards. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. John, not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? When you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. And go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
What are you showing me, bud?
14 yards there and a 1st down.
Writing on the board.
There's writing on the board that Mommy told me to.
Okay.
And I want to keep it up there so I can show her I did all the things.
Yep. Excellent.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
All right.
Stroud to throw it. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Darius Davis, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the run score they had against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
They run it again with Kamara. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Tackled back at the 28-yard line.
Lawrence with a quick throw outside. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to get the ball out of his hands.
That's beautiful.
Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
Easy, easy. Hey, Ginger. Big 13 heavy. Street. Hey, I'm gun. 11, act, go.
Lawrence. And we'll get this one underneath to Kamara. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
This is good.
Success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Now Lawrence now going to move him around. Kamara up the middle. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Think right open. 11. 13, Luke. Hey, kill. Go. 11. Go. Let's go. Here we go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. He's got the hook up to Lazard. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And a 3rd down and 6 to go.
You don't care?
Gotta read what paperwork is here first.
I think this is small group.
30 left. Think right open.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. That is caught. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run here with Connor. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Rip, 23. Hey, Ginger.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara. He flanks his way in for a Charger touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Chargers go up by 2 touchdowns. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Paul. They're a little bouncing their steps after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. Well, whatever adjustments they're trying to make over on that sideline, Charles, this defense, they just seem to be a step in front of them and not giving them a chance to implement any of those changes. And here, a pick six, and they widen the lead.
At least a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps. And right now, they are thinking hard about putting this opponent away. That turnover, it grew their lead and just totally degraded that offense. Now these next couple of series, you can take them out of the game entirely if you continue on this pace.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
At the 33-yard line.
And Stroud now to throw. Got his man, Dell. Now inside the 25. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Take Dell, 66 yards. And the Cowboys are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
Think right open. Go, go. 13, Lou. Lou.
Here's Lawrence. Connects with Kittle underneath. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that will bring up second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
He's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Red on the red. Hey, I'm gone. 11.
Back to throw. Lawrence. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Let's go.
A snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere.
Brought down back at the 43-yard line.
Go. 30 left. Sink right.
But to throw again is Lawrence. Well, that'll be incomplete. But it took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Part of what we're seeing so far as a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Go. Let's take right open. Go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got him incomplete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle is made at the Cowboys' 31-yard line. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 down at the 31.
11.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And quickly, he just gets that ball out of there. Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
A snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage.
He got hurt again.
Now, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's Kamara out of the pistol. And he gets it down to the 32.
That was a good, strong run there. While it won't pick up a first down, it was definitely something needed by that offense. A positive run. They got a good push by their guys up front. Maybe something they can build on as this game continues.
Butker's kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free. Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it.
Get off my live. I don't want to get suspended.
And this offense on 3rd down today, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 10. Stroud. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Kamara now to return. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Big 13 heavy. Hey, kill. Same prep. 11, again. 11.
Now Lawrence to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a 1st down.
Red on the red. Change attack. Silver.
A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again. 40 yards rushing for him now to this point. Here now, 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Again, this is Kamara. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 7 yards there and a 1st down. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Hey, line left. 30 left. Hey, tomato. Jack. No, stick. Hurt. Check smash. Sink right open. 13, Lou. Here we go.
Back to throw now on first down. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. George Kittle, his second touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone. Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked-off folks on the other sideline now.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Oh, a heck of a move. Now a hit and a loose football. And picked, and that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
So now the Chargers are going to bring the offense back out to go for 2 here.
Go, let's go.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
11, Agate. Hey, kill. Silver.
Lawrence going to look to throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there, and sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he returns this to the 22.
Shaheed on the return. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just haven't been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss. Because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Yeah, excellent, bud. Good job, buddy.
You're being so much happy.
Yeah, you did excellent. You got an A.
Now Stroud. Throw to the middle is taken in by Dell. Across midfield. He's on his way. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for a touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his second touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well, trying to keep him in it.
Yeah, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
It's caught the one. Well, he will get in for the 2 points to get this back to a 3-score game. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Charger drive about to get going. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. That one looks like he'll throw here. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. They'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. But that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Throwing now is Stroud. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete.
No, what you talking about? I'm gonna let you talk.
To put it mildly for him, and after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's gonna have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Already. 11, 18.
Here's Stroud. And he slings one that's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. Gets this complete to Shaheed. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Stroud out of the gun here. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Cowboys. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Tony, here we go.
Stroud looking to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Mike Gesicki, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles. So final seconds of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
And this one incomplete. And all that remains is 13 seconds. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Go, let's go. 11.
Now Lawrence. Got a man, that's Lazard. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Offensively, another big chunk of yardage, Charles, but defensively, they had all this talk about trying to limit explosive plays. They have not been able to do that.
They discussed it all week, but they haven't been able to execute it at all. Haven't been able to find a way to slow down this offense. They're seeking answers and not coming up with any.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, a little insult to injury here late in the game. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. And the kick is good. So you wonder